Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the self-developed YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, morning, evening. Comment down below where you're from, what time is it, and hashtag self-developed army. So guys, in this video I believe I titled it, one grounding exercise to make you alpha as fuck. No cap. Yeah, one grounding exercise to make you more manly, alpha, whatever name you want to give it, guys. Essentially what it's doing is just ridding negative emotions so you can just be your best authentic self, whatever that means to you, right? It's a win-win. And guys, you know what this is? This is good old bioenergetic release. Now, I know you've heard this before because I've heard it before too. Elliot Hulse, he's the one, he didn't create it. I believe Wilhelm Reich or Alexander Lowen did. It's an old form of psychology, really pertaining to the body. But Elliot popularized it on YouTube many years back in like 2013 or so. Now, if you don't know what this is, I'll explain in a second. But I used to apply these exercises years back and they reaped fantastic results. And for whatever reason, I guess I thought they were weird and society kind of tells you it's, I don't know, not normal for whatever reason, and I stopped, and I suffered because of it. And as of late, maybe the past month or so, I've really, not even just, like, wanted to pick it back up, but I had to pick it back up. I was going through so much fucking anxiety in this condo that I needed to ground myself. I really had to. I had to man up and just get rid of these emotions, and it helps. And now it's part of my daily yoga routine, every single day. So bioenergetic release, we'll call it that, is essentially, guys, a two-part process. Step number one, guys, I want you to just do basic yoga / stretching. Now, I've given you guys my stretching or daily yoga routine. I can actually link that down below. Go download it, or it's just a YouTube video. It's free. I send it to clients. And do that. It's 5 minutes. What we need to do first is we need to open up our bodies, okay? We need to be loose and supple, right? So a lot of the yoga or stretching, at least that I do, opens up your frontal region. A lot of it is your abdominal section because we as men, I notice, especially in our chest and our abdominal section and lower body, really in our front section, we are very tight, right? This is at least with myself. And why? Because all of our internal organs, our most important organs are in the front of our body. We're talking our heart, our stomach, our intestines, bladder, like you name it, man. If I were to get a knife or a sword and stab you right anywhere here, KO. Like without a doubt, you're dead. If I stab you in the shoulder, the back, the leg, for the most part, you'll be okay, correct? So what we do as men in particular, subconsciously, is we hold ourselves very tight in our front section. I'm talking all the way down from your pelvic floor all the way up to your neck. Very tight here, very tight. We don't breathe deep. We are just rigid. We're constantly flexing because we are essentially protecting ourselves subconsciously, right, from threat. This is essentially what it is, right? So number one, loosen up. We're like literally loosen up. We're talking in our stomach, abdominal section, so you can breathe deeper, chest and lower body. I notice my lower body I'm very tight. We're talking hip adductors, abductors, glutes, quads, hammies, like very tight. So do this yoga routine. Just open up. Number one, okay? And number two, the reason we need to open up is because this now allows us to energetically release these negative emotions, right? So the theory behind bioenergetics, at least from what I know, is we as individuals, right? Elliot made it very clear that our body and our mind are one and the same, and they are, right? So how you feel is going to be portrayed in your body. If your shoulders are slouched, like I said, you're tight in your front section, well, that is due to your mind. It's all one and the same thing. If you think afraid, you'll be afraid. You be afraid, you'll think afraid, right? I make it very clear that our emotion follows our motion. It's one and the same thing, right? This is also known as cognitive behavioral therapy, right? CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, right? So anyways, what we need to do is now release all of these emotions inside of our body that our body, through being rigid, has held back. So what I notice is right as I'm doing yoga and I'm opening my body up, right? I'm hitting what's the position called? Top of my mind. I'm hitting the bird dog pose. I believe that's what it's called, right? One leg up, one foot up. We're talking downward dog, upward dog, lotus position. Like, man, I am getting open and supple. I notice I start sometimes tearing up or pouting or crying or whimpering or laughing. And I'm being completely serious. Or getting angry and frustrated. Like all these fucking emotions are coming up. Well, why do you think? That's because energy cannot be created or destroyed. It's merely transferred from one state to another. So our emotion, we've been holding back for years. For years. Our muscular system has been holding back emotions, right? You know when they say like, oh, look, he's holding back his tears? Like, where do you think that comes from? Like, you're literally holding back your tears with your muscle, right? It sounds kind of silly, but it's actually very serious. So I want you guys to do yoga. And naturally what you'll notice is, one, emotions will begin to just upheaval, right? Because you're beginning to become loose so they can just flow out of you like a river, opposed to having all these blocks in a dam. But two, to accentuate this, I actually want you to forcefully, maybe that's not the right word, but I want you to go with this energetic release. So what I mean is, after my yoga session, I will get up and any emotion I'm feeling, I'll just let it out. I'll cry, I'll whimper, I'll throw a little temper tantrum, I'll jump up and down. Jumping, I notice, helps. And I believe that Elliot promotes this as well. Jump up and down. It's very rhythmic. It's just loosening up your body. That's all we're trying to do. Loosen up your jaw, your face, and just any emotion that's coming up. I know this maybe sounds silly or makes you guys uncomfortable. This is just factual. It works. And you will be so much more grounded throughout the day because you're cleaner as a slate. You're not holding on to emotion that you've suppressed for weeks, months, years. Like, I'm laughing, but it's actually really scary, right? So try it, guys. Loosen up with yoga, and then two, allow this emotion to leave, and then exacerbate it, like push it out. Essentially, is what I'm saying. Any emotion that's coming, even if you feel like a little hint of like worry or fear, like you want to like whimper, cry, let it all fucking out. Like let all these demons leave you. If you're angry, right? If you're laughing, I laugh tons. It's so fucking weird, but like I guess I've repressed. I don't know what it is. Maybe like just anxious laughing. I don't know, but sometimes I want to laugh. Fucking laugh, man. If you want to get angry, fucking like let it all out. And just don't bash it until you try it. Just give it a go. And yeah, it'll change your life. I do it every single morning. Every morning for about 5 minutes. It's quick. And you're much more calm throughout the day, right? So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out Elliot's channel, guys, back when he used to make videos all on this in around like 2013, 14. He knows this stuff a lot, more in depth than I do, so check him out. And I'll finish it there, guys. If you guys are interested, I'll finish it on the final plugs. There is always one-on-one coaching if you'd like to work with me at maybe topics like this, or just improving your overall health, relationships, finding your passions, and turning it into a business online. There is the workshop, guys, group coaching. We're currently running the one of March right now with myself and a small group of men. But if you would like to join the next one of April, you can book yourself a spot before it's sold out. And finally, guys, we have the self-development course. A 4-hour-long online passive course teaching you everything on fitness, nutrition, intermittent fasting, no-fat meditation, increasing your masculinity to dramatically improve your relationships, to find your passion, and turn it into a business online. All right, guys, all services down below, 100% money-back guarantee, and I'll finish it there. Or, guys, you can support the channel, pick up some Edge, boom, coupon code Hammond to save you 10%. Edge is the clothing sponsor, guys, from How to Beast. I think you're familiar with it. If not, well, now you are. And, yeah, I rock it all the time. We got the joggers, hoodies, t-shirts. What else do I have? Jackets, socks, hat. Like, you guys, you know, you can paint the picture. You can check the website or click the links below. That is it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Apply this information. Utilize this every single morning in your routine. No cap. Like, make sure you do this every day and watch the results just roll in. Your life will transform. Promise. Within 1 day of doing it. Promise. Within 5 minutes of doing it. So try it. All right. That is it, guys. Till then, much love. Peace.